Hey guys,
I'm Ricky.
and I'm Bree.
And no matter how we're feeling,
We're gonna be dramatic about it.
Jesus, did you bring enough White Claws?
Yeah, I'm drinking.
You're going to drink all of those while we record one episode?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm holding you to that.
Well, we're gonna probably be chit-chatting for like 2 hours.
Because when you get drunk, you get slutty, and I like that about you.
Honestly, my tolerance has gone down. I had a Bloody Mary.
So you're going to drink 3 White Claws?
I'm drinking 4.
Okay, so you're drinking 4 White Claws?
Yeah. But we went and had Bloodies at the Muni yesterday. And I had a Bloody and it's like a normal sized beer, like tap beer. And I was like drunk. I was drunk and I made Taylor finish my Bloody. I was like, I can't.
I'm too drunk.
And then after that, I chilled out. Oh, I did order another beer. Just kidding. So I had 2 beers and a Bloody, and I was not drunk, but I was very buzzed. Like, I was very like, I need to chill the fuck out. And then, after that, we started drinking again. And then I was like, hey, I gotta chill out because I had just a couple drinks and I was buzzed again. And then at dinner, we had like a pitcher of fucking beer. And I was not drunk because I had been drinking all day.
Mm-hmm.
And then today I just woke up and I feel like I had a shitty hangover, but I think I just was super tired because we went to bed at like 3:30 in the morning.
I just realized your nails are plain.
Yeah, I ripped them off like 2 weeks ago.
That's crazy.
I haven't gotten them done yet because I am trying to get rid of all of that happens.
Oh.
And that's your skin.
Yeah.
It's grown out, so it's painful, and I have like 3 of them.
Thanks.
So once I can rip all of them off, when I have the courage, then I'll go get my nails done again. But not yet.
We should paint your nails with the pretty pink I got you.
I don't want to because when you paint your nails, when they're this fucked up, it looks like shit.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what. Unless you use like a gel polish, something super fucking thick.
Yeah.
So I was just waiting. Plus, I don't want to, because odds are I'm not going to take off the nail polish before I go get them done. And then they're going to have to buff them and like buff again and do all the buffing. I'm just like, I want minimal anything.
Yeah, I hear you.
Giving
I could
them a
actually
break.
use going to get a pedicure again.
I need one again too here. These are about to be, yeah, I could use one. They're getting long.
Yeah, I just really enjoyed it last time, so.
Feels fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's really great, actually. You know?
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, clickety-clack, the bitches are fucking back.
Yes, we are.
What's up, bitches?
Hey, besties.
Happy Wednesday.
God.
Wait.
Welcome back, you guys. Welcome back to another episode of Dramatic AF, the podcast. If you guys forgot, which I totally understand if you
been forever.
If you did, I'm Ricky.
And I'm Bree.
And we are the hosts of Dramatic AF, the podcast.
And welcome back. If you are new here, I wouldn't be surprised because it's been a hot minute since we've done anything.
Mm-hmm.
Also, today, the day that the episode is coming out, is February 26th.
Mm-hmm.
And what the fuck is that day, bitch? What day is that?
The day of the Lord.
It is. And the Lord is me. It is my birthday, bitch. Fuck it up if it's your birthday, bitch.
She's gonna be 25, y'all.
Yeah, 25 forever.
She's just a baby.
I'm actually 31.
She's just a little girl.
Yeah. I'll
God.
be turning 31.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's really crazy.
Yeah.
This episode's going to be wild because we have so much to catch up on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so much.
Yeah.
And we are going to be taking it back. It's taking it back for us, but it's, like, nothing for you guys.
I mean, yeah, you guys just had to wait for it. But, yeah, basically, just to jump right into it, I know that I posted that episode that was, like, I mean, it wasn't even an episode. It was just a clip, a few minutes long, explaining that we were taking a break because I was sick. Basically, what had happened was after, or, like, right before Christmas, I went to a Christmas party with my family, and I'm pretty sure I got sick at that party. And I don't know what I had, but I either had the flu or maybe walking pneumonia or just a really bad cold or something, maybe even COVID, I don't know. But I was also on vacation from work with no plans. So I was able to just stay home for the entire time that I was sick. was
Which is nice. It sucks, but like it's nice.
Yeah, because I didn't have to miss any work. But then I got back to work, and my second day into being at work, I was still struggling. So I went to the doctor, and I found out that I have nothing. At this point, when I'm being tested for everything, I have nothing. So my doctor said, we're pretty sure you had something. Whether that was COVID or walking pneumonia or whatever it was, you had something, and now you're just dealing with the back end of it, and you're slowly making yourself, get back to being normal. And so I was just like, okay, so I just have to keep, doing the things I can to help myself get better. But I, no joke, was sick for a full month. Because I really started to get better, but then I'm pretty sure I got a cold from someone else somehow, and it slipped in as I was getting better, and so I never fully got better.
Which was wild because he came up a few times and we were going to record, and then we got down to it and it was like, he's just too sick. His voice sounded like shit. He didn't have the energy, and we want to give y'all the best of the best. We want to give you our all every time.
And I just didn't want to force it. I didn't want to feel like this was a chore. I really want this to stay being something we enjoy doing and we're having fun doing. So I was so glad I still got to come and spend time with you guys and just hang out.
And that was refreshing because we don't get to do that often.
No, there's always like the caveat of like we have to make sure that we figure out recording, which is great, and that's how we want it. But at the same time, it was kind of nice to hang out a few times without having that to worry about. But yeah, it got down to it, and I was just like, I just don't feel up to it. Like, I knew that I wasn't actively contagious. At the points that I was here, but I just still didn't feel good. So then that time came and went. 2 weeks later, I came back again. Only now I had felt pretty much fine everywhere, except my throat was killing me. I don't know why, but it was just really bad. We had dinner together, and every bite I swallowed hurt, and it was not fun. And it got to the point where I was like, Bree, I'm sorry.
We even tried throat numbing spray, y'all. If you know, you know.
I gagged so hard trying to spray that.
Yeah, you really did. And then your tongue was numb too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like, it hit everywhere in my mouth except for where it needed to. It helped a little for a little while, but yeah, it just
wasn't enough.
Yeah, and I had heard, Mindy actually told me that you kind of buy that stuff for yourself because you really got to get it in your mouth. Yeah. And I definitely didn't. Yeah. Because I knew it wasn't mine.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we just got to a point that night where I was like, Bree, you're going to kill me, but it hurts. I don't want to record. And she was like, no, it's fine. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. Whatever. Okay. Fast forward another 2 weeks. I come back again to record. Only now I feel fine.
And then it's me that's sick as fuck.
She was literally not doing good.
Influenza A. And it was either walking pneumonia or bronchitis.
Yep.
I was so fucking sick.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I'll come. We'll see how things are going. We'll see how you're feeling.
She was a few days on antibiotics, too.
Yeah, so I wasn't contagious. I hadn't had the fever. My symptoms were still shit, but, you're not... I feel like once you don't have a fever anymore or anything like that, you're probably fine.
Yeah.
Plus the antibiotics, I was good. Mm-hmm. I wasn't good, but I was fine, contagious-wise. And so that night we had gone into the salon to cut his hair, and we're like, well, we'll just do that. We'll see how we're doing. And then we got back, and my voice sounded like shit. It was very raspy.
I didn't want to make you feel bad about yourself, and I was like, girl, no. I don't think we should record.
No, I felt like shit. I looked like shit. I was, ready for bed. I'm like, I can't. And when he was like, I think we shouldn't record, I was like, honestly, great. Love that for me, because I would have done it, but it was, again, it would have been you're just kind of doing it. You're trying to push through and just get through it, and that's not,
that's what
genuine.
We want this to be.
Yeah, it's just not fun. So... took another break, and now we're fucking back.
Yeah, now, genuinely, for the first time in what feels like forever, I feel like I'm at 100%. I'm still waking up randomly with a stuffy nose. Yeah. But once I blow my nose, I'm good. That could just be normal day-to-day stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know,
especially in the winter. I feel like you'd never really feel 100% in the winter. Yeah. After you get sick, I feel like shit lingers. I still have a little bit of a nasty cough because I'm finally coughing this shit up. Yep. And then my nose is, every now and then, it's a little congested, but I'm good.
Yeah.
Like I said, clickety clack, the bitch is back.
Yeah, it's like we're on season 2, which I never really wanted us to have seasons.
Yeah,
of
but
the
it feels like
podcast.
it.
It kind of feels like we're like in season 2 of
Yeah.
Dramatic AF, which is fine. But yeah, it really sucked because it felt like everything I tried to do to help myself get better wasn't really working. And it sucks because maybe if I had gone to the doctor that week that I was sick, when I was on vacation, maybe I would have, gotten put on antibiotics or something. But I also have a deviated septum, and so I can't
You could get a free nose job, bitch. Insurance will cover that.
Probably, yeah. So it's like I can't do a neti pot because anything that goes up one side is just going to have to come back out that same side because it can't get over.
Yep.
And then if I'm stuffy, I can't clear out either side to be able to use nasal spray to get it up there because it's too stuffed up.
Yeah.
So it was really just waiting for the medicine that I was taking to break it down, which just took for fucking ever.
Yeah.
And yeah.
But it's fine. We feel better. We're great. We're back with so many updates and exciting life stuff.
Yeah. So I think I'll just jump in. I had my yearly review at work, and it was officially decided that everything is going good with my job. Everyone's happy with the work that I'm doing, and then we're going to keep going.
Good.
So I officially took the promotion. I didn't back out of it like I had kind of been teeter-tottering about for a little while there. But really the giving myself a little bit of extra time was exactly what needed to happen, and I feel great. I'm having fun while I'm at work again, which is great. The pay is great. The whole office to myself is great. All of it's great.
Yeah.
So that's a huge part of it. My review went really well.
Yeah. Good.
So yeah.
Good.
It was nice
exciting.
It was nice to just feel like appreciated.
Yeah. And also everything's like solidified and good. And like you got it down. It's
because like this entire time I thought everything's going good, but I don't know if that's what they're thinking. But then we go to sit down for the review, and they're like, okay, well, everything's good, so we're going to keep going. And I was just like, oh okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah. Cool. Glad to hear that you guys are liking my performance. And then, she just went on about how we know that you've got a lot on your plate, and you seem to have it all under control, and you seem to be, getting it all done, and we're happy with your work. So, whatever. And it's great because I really didn't want a new addition in my room.
Yeah.
So
it's nice that that's all good.
Yeah.
And like it's just official. It feels official. Yeah. Like it's really real now. And it ain't gonna change.
No, yeah. I mean, unless something
you want
changes.
It to change or something, probably.
Yeah, because I just can't see myself getting to a point where I'm just not doing the job good enough to where...
Right.
I mean, unless like we get like so insanely busy that I can't handle the work
or keep up with it. Yeah, that'd be different then.
Yeah, that's one thing, but
they could do like a temp or something if they needed to. There's always options.
Yeah, that's something that happened for me. Any updates you want to share?
I have tons. I have a list. I have a lot of stuff, but since we're doing work stuff, or you did that, everything is going very well at the salon. I've been making changes and like getting stuff to start updating like our lash room. So that's exciting. Probably boring for all of you guys to listen to, but I'm excited. We're going to paint soon. We have like new decor, new things. Everyone's excited. I have like my vision all set for what I want at the salon. So that's super exciting. Everyone's very thrilled about it. And then we are... I don't know if I talked about this before. I don't know. I possibly could have, but we have like some upcoming vacations at the salon, and we are going to be going to potentially Colorado in April for an extension class for a weekend, which that would be super fun. And then we for sure are going to Las Vegas in June for a convention, for a hair convention.
Oh, cool.
I'm gone for like 4 or 5 days or something like that, so that'll be fun. And then also in April, we're doing another trip too. Not really a trip though. We're going to Grand Casino Hinckley for the night.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, we have like an event there for one of our brands that we work with.
Okay.
And we're just going to be, it's like a learning day. It's like 10 a.m. to 3, but we're staying at the casino. They have like a cocktail hour and fun stuff. So I'm excited. The salon's going well. I don't really know There's nothing crazy to update on other
Yeah.
than
I
it's
mean,
just going good and exciting changes are just happening.
Still making progress on all the things you've wanted to do since taking over.
Yes. Yeah, nothing really has changed there. It's been good. I've been doing more hair.
Yeah.
I'm doing a lot more hair.
I saw that on your socials.
Yeah.
It's looking good.
I'll be opening my availability a little bit more here soon once Bailey's hours are all like solidified and he's for sure off of like the overtime and everything. So I will be working more days and then he'll be home with Rowan those days. So it'll be good. I'm excited for that.
Well, fun. Yeah, I knew that I remember you had told me something about you guys going to Vegas, but I didn't know why.
Yeah.
I just thought you guys were going to Vegas just to go to Vegas.
Yeah. We were going to make it like a trip where like we go, so I go with the salon and then Bailey and like Tanner and Lily come for a few days after. So then that was weird.
Raspy.
Yeah. So then they were going to come after and we were going to stay for a few more days. Well, we decided against it because we just never really got down to like the nitty gritty of like planning it and making it official. And honestly, I'm okay with that because then I would have been gone for like a full week and I don't know that I can be gone that long from Rowan. Like that would be hard, you know, because obviously Miss Girl can't go to Vegas.
Yeah.
She could, but she ain't.
Right. She would kill it on the blackjack table though.
Yeah, she would. Little Miss Boss Baby.
She would destroy everybody. Take all their money.
Yeah.
That's my girl.
Yeah, she win it all. She'd kill it. It'd be fine.
And that's why they don't let her there.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
Yeah, no, she's actually banned.
Yeah, she was banned.
Yeah, not because of the age thing.
Yeah. No, it has nothing to do with the fact that she's won.
She's literally a professional poker player. What do you mean? Look her up. I dare you.
Oh, man, yeah. That girl specifically, I wanted to say that in the last couple months here has started saying my name.
Yes. Okay, so fun fact, when I was texting you earlier, like sending you updates, like make sure you get food because we're not, whatever, all the stuff.
Yeah.
She saw your pictures on like my text messages and she kept saying, Ricky, and pointing. But then she sees you. And that went right up, Bailey.
My pussy is throbbing.
Bailey, don't ever in your life do that shit again. Because I guarantee I probably fucking woke growing up.
I had an
There's no way.
experience.
So funny.
That was...
Oh, I jumped. You'll see it on the episode.
Yeah, we're not taking that out.
I'm sure you didn't forget that.
No, I didn't.
Oh, my Lanta.
Holy moly. So sorry for that interruption. My husband scared the absolute fuck out of me.
And me.
I'm
Jesus
like
Christ.
97.8% sure that my daughter probably woke up from that scream.
98.6 is probably...
Yeah, there's a 95% chance it's already raining in your neighborhood. Name that movie. You failed.
Freaky Friday.
Mean Girls.
I know. You think I don't fucking know?
A plot twist. He's just doing that to make me...
It's
he's
Karen.
gaslighting me.
It's Karen.
Yes. I know you knew, bitch.
I did know.
I know you knew. That will be a funny clip for TikTok.
Hell yeah. And also...
Just talking and I'm going to slow-mo my fucking screen. and
I
zoom in
fully-
on
I
my
f-
face and yours.
I fully jumped.
Yeah.
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 Name the movie. I'll be 12 on October 11th.
Parent Trap. I didn't even have to think.
I know, right?
Because I'm good.
Neither did I. But, like, I just love to, sometimes it's fun to fuck with your friends.
Gaslighting.
But, yeah. No way. So will I. Really? That's so weird. Actually,
I
don't know
love
if
that.
that's how she says it, but also I quoted a bunch of that today with Kirsty on the phone. I was like, you only have a picture of your mom, and I only have a picture of my dad. At least yours is probably a whole picture. Mine's this pathetic little thing all crippled and ripped right down the middle, and what are you rummaging through your trunk for? This. And then she puts out the picture. And then a couple months later, Kirsty says something about us being sisters or something like that. And I said, sisters? Kirsty, we're twins. It was like a full circle moment. It was very funny.
Yeah.
It's very funny. I love quoting shit like that. That's a good time.
Yeah. I do have a little update if you're watching. My resolution for the new year was to quit this fucking thing.
To quit vaping.
So if you see me doing it, next episode you shouldn't. Because I have been going through a lot which I can't talk about on here, but we've talked about multiple times, and it has been very stressful. And I feel like when there is a lot of stress going on in your life, it is not a good time to change the things you are
And
doing.
you guys know we're
Also,
open.
don't judge.
We are open books.
Yeah.
If we could talk about it, we would. It's all legal stuff.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
there's nothing that can be talked about without us literally being put in jail. And I mean, I'm fine with that, but she doesn't like it.
No, we wouldn't go to jail. We do have to shout out my mother-in-law, Kelly. She has been waiting for our episodes to drop.
Really?
Yeah, she asked me about it tonight. She's like, "Is there another episode yet?"
Yeah, Mindy too. Sup, Mindy? Sup,
Ryan.
Kelly? Right.
Ryan.
Okay. Yeah.
He had messaged me and he was like, "What the fuck? No new episode again?" And I was like, I
Seriously?
sent him a snap and I like explained it. I was like, "We've just been sick and this has been going on." And
Yeah.
but yeah, so I'm
Wow.
like, it's good to know we at least have 3 fans.
Two people that are invested.
Literally are just
And
supporters.
Anna. I'm sure Anna's waiting on us too.
I don't know.
I'm sure she'll be excited when she sees that they've come back and whatever.
I hope so.
Yeah. But I back to what we were talking about, just like seeing Rowan say my name was just so great, you guys. Like it doesn't feel like it's been a long time coming at all, but like I just didn't
Just been
realize how
waiting.
much it would mean to me.
Yeah.
Because I just love that little girl. And we got together tonight at her bedtime. So
Yeah.
like I didn't get to spend any time with her this time, which stinks, but hopefully I'm spending the night,
Tomorrow
so
you will,
I'll see
yeah.
her tomorrow. But damn.
Yeah,
it's just like,
you
sad.
definitely will.
Yeah.
It'll be fine, and then she'll be fresh and happy tomorrow because today was a long day for her, and she only had like an hour-long nap too, so she was tired.
Oh, I bet.
So
I
she
bet.
was not in the mood.
But you know, I love that girl. Last time I was here, I've got these rainbow beaded bracelets, and I let her play with them. And I was so focused on making sure she was happy that I completely forgot about them and went home without them.
Yeah, and
then-
they've been sitting on my coffee bar since.
Yep. I did see them when I got here. I just forgot to put them on.
Yeah.
So
I was
will
gonna
grab them.
ask you. I was like, did you find them?
Yeah, and also I have a friendship bracelet that I made out of yarn, and that broke. I've had it on for
shoot.
months.
Yeah.
And so it was time for it to come off, but it snapped the other day, and I was like, oh, thank God, because I was ready for that to be off.
Yeah,
Just because it had
needed a
been so
break.
long. Well, I just want something fresh.
Yeah.
I even thought about bringing all my stuff and having us make friendship bracelets while we make an episode, or we record.
We should do that next time.
Yeah, totally. But
That'd be fun.
yeah, it just feels really weird not having a single bracelet on, because I always do.
Yeah.
But I just don't. But yeah, that was a big thing. Rowan saying my name was very awesome, and it was just very cool. I just love that little lady.
We literally have so much to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Do you realize, like, I need to take it back to New Year's Eve.
Well,
That's
go for
how
it.
far back.
Start there.
Well, I guess, like, now it's been so long that I'm like, I don't remember all the crazy details I wanted to talk about. So it's like,
No.
that's kind of a bummer, but it's fine. I'll just give you a little update. So I have holiday craziness written on here, but I feel like I don't.
I'm so proud of you for taking notes.
Because I was like, I knew when you got sick, I was like, we probably aren't going to record, so I need to, like, be prepared.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd be sitting here like, what
Yeah.
happened?
I'm just the type of person that I will constantly be taking notes, and also I write in a journal.
Yeah.
So it's like I looked back through my journal to remember stuff, like, oh yeah, that happened, and then I'll write it on my list.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
So on New Year's Eve, like I said, I don't know what holiday craziness is other than I'm so glad it's fucking over. Because I don't even think we had a holiday episode. It was just a New Year's Eve episode, right?
We did a little bit of a Christmas episode.
Yeah, but I mean, like, talking about how our Christmases went. Other
Yeah.
than, like, our gifts for each
think-
other.
Yeah, I think we were. I honestly don't remember.
I don't either.
It's
And if
been
we
so
did,
long.
it's fine. It just was crazy. I'm happy it's over. The holidays are great, but I'm over it. New Year's Eve. So we had a party here, and we had a very good amount of people here, and we had so much fun. You were sick. No, what were you doing on New Year's Eve?
I was sick.
Yeah, you were sick. That's
Yeah.
right. Because I had
Like I
told you
said,
about
it
it, and
lasted a
then
month.
yeah, and then you were like, "I'm so sad." Like you're
No,
having so
yeah,
much fun.
and it sucked because it's like I feel like I really would have been down to come out.
Yeah, you would have had a fucking blast.
It just looked like it would have been a great time, and I just was trying so hard to get better because I had to go back to work in a couple days.
Yeah. I don't blame you for not coming. It would have been a lot. You would have probably would have taken you back a few steps on like
Yeah.
your healing journey.
Right.
We had a handful of people here, I need to think of who all was here. I know it was Maddie and Kyle, Scotty, Anna, and Brad came. It was us, Tanner and Lily, and Taylor and Kayla. If I'm forgetting anybody, I'm so sorry. I literally love you the most. We just had a good amount of people here, and so like our plan was to drink and have fun and like get fucked up and whatever, and then we were talking about possibly going out to the bars at like the ball drop, because we're like, let's be home for that and then we could go out. And we were all so fucked up that going anywhere was like not happening at all. Like we just had it was so much fun. Like I really enjoyed myself. I got super fucked up. Everybody got super fucked up. And like Scotty stayed the whole night, was so proud of him. He ended up dipping, and then everybody was like, no, we got to get him back. So I went over there. Okay. And I walked right into their house, and I stood in their doorway. And he flew up from the couch, and I was like, I will stand here until you want to come back. Because you're coming back. Yeah. And he was like, okay. And like he was like getting stuff together or whatever.
That probably makes you feel really wanted.
Yeah, I was like, you're coming. Like it's New Year's. You have to come back. Yeah. And so then he ended up coming back. Well, then Anna and Scotty disappeared because I think Anna got too fucked up, and it was great. Love you, girl. It was so funny. She literally was sitting there. She was like, I'm so fucked up right now. I was like, I think you need a White Claw. She was like, yeah, I think so. And then she was gone. That was like the last time I saw her that night.
Gotcha. Okay.
It was fun. We played darts. We played beer pong. Yeah.
Had a silly, goofy time.
Silly, goofy time for sure. But yeah, like I said, I kind of forgot the details I wanted to talk about because I know it was a crazy night and I know there was a lot of crazy shit that happened, but
yeah,
it's a blur.
It's
too much happened.
I didn't really do anything on New Year's because I was just chilling.
New Year's is just, it's fun. I love to celebrate.
It always feels surreal when the year like officially changes. Yeah. It's kind of crazy. But it always seems to happen. It's just crazy. I like will forever connect now whatever the present time is to 2020.
Yes.
It's crazy to think that it's been 5 years.
5 fucking years. I know we talked about that on our last episode because we were like, this is fucking nuts. How are we here? How did we get here?
That is crazy.
It's not okay. It feels like it was yesterday and it was 5 years ago.
Yeah. For sure.
That's fucked.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. So a big update for me is when Corey and I moved into our current living situation with one of my really good friends, Jocelyn, it was like 2.5 years ago. And
which is crazy. How did we get here from that too?
That's crazy because like it was just such a silly, goofy, on a whim idea. And we were like, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, we'll go because I'm not losing this friendship. And that's so easy to happen if a living situation doesn't work out.
Yeah.
And so we just went for it. And honestly, the time has just flown by. But we always knew that whenever we're ready for it to be done, there's no hard feelings. We're just going to go our separate ways, and we just have to communicate that with each other. We're just ready. And so I've really been getting to that point where it's like, I'm ready.
I feel like you've been ready for a while, and not because things have been bad, but just because you want your own space.
Yes, 100%, because I love her, and I love living with her, and I very much have enjoyed this time with each other.
It's been a healthy environment. Like
it's been
there's
great.
No animosity, no toxicity.
No, it's honestly crazy how
it's rare,
natural.
That's very rare to find in a living, like that kind of dynamic.
Yeah, because it felt like living with family, where it's like everybody's just comfortable being who they are, and there's no weird.
It's like living with your siblings almost.
Literally. Like, which is just crazy that I was able to find that with a friend. So very happy with that.
Because everybody says don't move in with a friend, which is wild. Yeah. That it's like perfect for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I lived with 2 friends and both situations didn't go the greatest. And that's you can chalk that up to just like the fact that we were in our 20s. I don't know. But in the time that I've lived with Jocelyn, it's just been fucking great. But it was always agreed that whenever and either of us are ready for that to end, that we were just going to communicate that, and there's going to be no negative feelings because we're not going to let it get to that point where it's negative. And so I've been feeling that starting to build up more and more over the last few months, and she had called me and said, hey, can we chat? And me, I can't wait to come home and chat with you in person. I need to know what you want to talk about.
Yeah, no, it's
now.
anxiety.
My anxiety has me clutching my nails against my fucking chair at work. I need to know what's wrong. And so she just told me, like, I've just been feeling it, you know, like, I love you and I'm really, you know, all the good and all the love. But I've just been feeling like I just would like to have the whole house to me and her boyfriend, which I totally understand. And I was like, girl, I feel the exact. It was literally like
You guys
I
were
was
on the
talking.
same page.
Right. It was like I was listening to myself talk about the situation.
Yeah.
That's how on the same page we are. And so I was just like, okay, yeah, sounds good. So we both kind of agreed. Corey and I are going to make it a for sure thing that we are out this year. And so I talked to my mortgage lender and gave her all of our financial information and anything she needed, any documents that she initially wanted. And then she came back and told us that one of the loans that she was hoping for us, we weren't going to qualify for because we make too much, apparently. And so that kind of sucked because we have been financially prepared for way less than what we thought, or way less than what we actually need. Mm-hmm. And so now knowing that, we have to really buckle down to save up like a crazy amount, like $8,000 in the next 6 months. And it's rough, but we are going to do our best to make it happen. And then we are going to try to be in our new house by September 1st, which means that we have to buckle down and start like really picking a house at the end of like Jaloon.
Jaloon,
My favorite month of the year.
Yeah.
At the end of June and into July, we have to really pick a house so that we can get through, you know, all the like
The nitty gritty, nasty details.
Yeah, like all the clothes and shit and whatever, throughout the month of August, so that we're ready to move in on the 1st. Is kind of the idea. And so from now on, it's the next 6 months or so, we're just going to be fucking working our asses off, saving as much as we possibly can. And I'm super excited. It's nice to have like a number that we need to try to work towards as far as savings go. It's nice to have an idea of like what the purchasing price is that we're working towards.
Yeah.
As far as the house goes. And then it's just nice to know like a time frame of when we're going to be doing all this. All of those things we didn't really have before. And so having all that just makes me feel prepared. And
well, and I feel like it makes it makes it so much easier to like work towards that goal and save. And like you see, it's like silver lining.
Yeah.
You know, like you see, maybe it's not silver lining. Maybe that's not the correct phrase. But you see like the end in sight.
Yeah.
You know?
Whereas before, like up until this point, we didn't really have like a timetable.
Yeah.
I had told Corey I wanted out this year. Mm-hmm. And he was just like, okay, like who knows if we'll make that happen.
Yeah.
Because he's just a boy and he just is afraid of, you know, the possibility of what might happen. But then when she came in and she was like, guys, I'm ready.
Yeah. And you're ready.
And I'm ready, and I know he is too. Mm-hmm. But it's just like I know that he's kind of afraid of making this huge step, which is totally justified.
It's normal. It's scary. That's a huge commitment buying a home. It's a 30-year commitment.
Exactly. And I am scared too. Mm-hmm. I just won't let that fear stop me, whereas I think he would.
Yeah.
Into staying.
If he had the capability of staying. Yeah.
But because she's kind of like, guys, I'm ready, it kind of makes it so like we got to go.
Yeah.
And that's fine. And I'm honestly grateful for that because, like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's fucking get a move on. And so, yeah, I'm just excited. I think it's going to be, you know, whether we end up buying a house or we just end up finding a house or something that we rent until we buy a house. But
you know you'll be buying.
I want to buy.
You will be
I'm
buying.
ready to be buying. But, yeah, so that's, like, the update with our living situation. I'm, like, very optimistic. I'm so excited. Like when we moved into Jocelyn's house, because she has like a full functioning house, there was a lot of stuff that we didn't need. So we just kept all of it in boxes and put it all in the basement. So like I've got like a whole thing of cookware, a whole thing of dinner plates and bowls and everything, and like all of our like junk drawer stuff and our silverware and like cooking utensils and baking utensils and a bunch of fucking shit, right?
Yeah.
I have a whole box of like my memories and like yearbooks and stuff like that, and a box of holiday stuff, a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
But it's all kind of spread around the basement over the last couple of years. So like a week or two ago, I went down and spent like 3 hours getting it all reorganized into one section. It looks so nice. It's so ready for the movers.
Just be easy.
To come and grab it. Yeah. Corey and I actually had a whole discussion about whether or not we were going to use a moving company, because we did last time.
Yeah.
But because of how much we are anticipating we need to save, we're like, if we have the money, we'll use the moving company. If not, he's got some guy friends that he can have help him. And then I said, well, I'm just nervous, or yada, yada, yada. And he's like, well, let me just let you know what I expect. Like, I don't expect you to do anything physical.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. Okay, cool.
You're like, great. That's all I needed
He's
to
like,
know.
I just expect you to be there like, hey, okay, this is going to go there. And you're just kind of running the show.
Yeah.
And I don't expect you to physically be doing anything.
Yeah,
and I was
right.
like, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
And I
for
will be
us.
there helping you unbox and unpack.
Yeah, and that's the thing
set
is
up.
I actually I have my PTO that I get every year. Mm-hmm. And normally what I do is I set up my whole PTO throughout the year. Even if I don't have anything planned, like I just schedule everything out.
That's what Bailey does too.
I just like to have things to look forward to.
Yeah.
You know? Well, I didn't do that this time because I really want to make sure that I have a full week after move-in day to get everything unpacked and organized.
That is the best.
It's going to be so much fun.
It's so exciting.
I can't fucking wait.
Yeah, I'm excited for you
I was
guys.
actually, like a week ago or something, I was doing, after I shower, I moisturize my body, and I'm just sitting there, and Jocelyn's upstairs, but Corey's at work, and it's like 8 or 9 o'clock at night. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking, like, fast forward 7-8 months, if me and Corey were in our own house, and I was doing this right now, I'd be alone. Mm-hmm. Nobody in the house. Mm-hmm. Just me and my cats.
Yeah.
Kinda
in your own home.
Yes, but kind of scary.
Not scary. No.
I know.
No,
I'm just a scaredy cat. But, and also a coworker of mine had told me that if you move into your house and you get any weird, witchy, spooky vibes and you think your house might be haunted,
sage that
call me
bitch.
and I will come over and help you sage your house. And I was like, sweet. I love that.
I have sage up on my counter.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kirsty actually loves sage.
Yeah.
Big thing.
Yeah, I like the smell of sage too.
Yeah. But she said that she would come and like do her little witchy woo thing to get my house all cleansed. And I was like, I love that because I listen to a lot of like spooky haunted stories.
You will get a vibe.
Yeah. And I think that like
in the house when you go to see it.
Yeah.
You really will.
I'm sure.
Like if you get to a showing for a house and you're like, I love this house, I totally could see myself here. Make sure you take a while and like walk through on your own without your realtor, because normally they let you.
Yeah.
And then you can kind of like just see what the vibes are. Make sure it feels like a good place and like somewhere you want to live. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Corey and I we actually went to go look at a house.
Yeah.
And it was the first house that we've looked at together. Mm-hmm. And during this process, I did do a couple house lookings at a few years ago, but like that was way too early in the process. Now I just went into it, and we found a house that was literally 5 minutes away from us that was on sale, and we went and we looked, and it was so cool to do that with him.
Yeah.
It was just really nice.
Exciting.
It was kind of hot because he was like looking at the furnace.
Yeah.
Like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
And he was like, just like looking at random shit. And I was like, I would have never thought to look at that. I'm looking at the cabinets, making sure they look like they're cabinets and shit. And they were.
Yeah.
But you're looking at the furnace and shit. I'm like, damn. You a man and you know shit. And I like that. Yeah, and then it was just, and you had said write down the things you like, so I did about that house. Like it had a fenced in yard, which I don't need, but I liked. It felt kind of secure, kind of nice.
Yeah.
And there was a couple trees in the yard, but they were super well kept up as far as like not a bunch of crazy random branches going all over the place. And the yard just felt clean, and it kind of felt flat, which was nice for like mowing. And it had a garage, which was nice. And they had a washer and dryer, but they didn't have pictures of that on their listing. But I was thinking, I'm the laundry boy. So it's like, I'm immediately like, where is this laundry room? You have to have one, or I don't want this house. And they did, and the washer and dryer were really nice. I was like, that's kind of surprising you didn't have that on the listing, but whatever.
Well, yeah, whatever.
Maybe they just didn't like the aesthetic of the laundry room, but I thought it was fine.
Yeah.
It's a laundry room.
Yeah, I was going to say laundry room. It's a laundry room. Like, I don't think I necessarily care what that looks like. As long as, like, it's in the house.
Yeah. And then I just noticed that, like, there was a closet by the front door. And I was like, okay, I like that. I like that for, like, winter coats and stuff like that. You know, like a designated area.
Storage is a huge thing I wish we had more of in our house. Because we have no storage anywhere, really.
Yeah, it's just a lot
except
of
for the basement.
open space. But not, yeah. Yeah, and then there was a closet right next to the bathroom for, like...
Your linens.
Like, linen closet, yes. And there was a bunch of... I opened it.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of, like, medicine and stuff there, too. And I was like, that's smart. Like, this is...
Yeah.
God, this is nice. So, like, I'm figuring out things that I like. And this is just the first house, and we knew that it wasn't going to be something we went for. But
Yeah.
it was also nice to be able to go to the mortgage lender and be like, hey, so let's say we wanted this house. What would that look like? And then she broke it down and gave us all of our numbers and stuff. And so, yeah, we're making progress. It'll be this year for sure.
Yeah.
And I'll just keep you guys posted as that goes on. But that's where we're at right now.
Yeah.
That's the update on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's exciting.
What you got next?
My pulled over story. When I got pulled over.
Okay.
Because I'm a dumb bitch. Okay. Don't judge me. Or do. Because you can.
Yeah.
I'm the type of bitch. Every year I know my tabs. I know they're due. I know I gotta buy them. I know I gotta pay for them. And every year I don't do that on time. Ever.
That's crazy.
Ever. So this was December. My tabs were due in April.
Oh my God, Brianna.
And quite honestly, I did forget for a while. And then I think it hit October, and that's normally when I buy them.
Yeah. Oh
I buy them every October. And I started thinking about it. I was like, shit, like I'm driving around. I am bound to get pulled over at some point. Like if I don't buy these things. Then I forgot again. And then I kept pushing it off. And I was like, okay, so if I get pulled over, I have a plan. I am going to act dumbfounded by the fact I didn't buy my tabs on time. I am going to act this shit out. Like I deserve a Grammy for my future performance that I'm going to have to give.
Yep.
Like I'm prepping myself. I'm ready. So, you know, me and Miss Roan girl, we were just driving. I think we were going to the salon or the bank or something. We were running errands. And she's in the back watching Moana, and I'm driving my car as I do, focus on the road, and then I see a little cop coming at me. We're driving at each other head on.
Okay.
Also, mind you, in the state of Minnesota, it is required by law to have a front and a rear license plate on your vehicle. My front one fell off in a car wash like 2 years ago. We never put it back on.
Okay.
We haven't because Bailey he wants to take it off and just remove it and run the risk of me getting pulled over for it because he thinks it looks better with it off.
Oh.
So what the situation is I have the license plate shoved in between my passenger seat and like the center console so I can pull it out and toss it in my windshield if I were to get pulled over.
Yeah.
And be like, officer, it's right there. It's right there. You just didn't see it. Well, my bitch ass couldn't find it. It had slid too far down in my seat. And so I just, it's
the most
fine.
Brianna thing I've ever heard.
It's fine. I found it when I was pulled over. But anyway, so I'm driving. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, fuck. Because he and I made eye contact as we were passing each other on the road.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this motherfucker about to pull me over. He about to fuck up my life.
You telepathically told him, I'm a naughty girl. Pull me over, sir.
Yeah. So Mr. Man whips a shitty in the fucking busy road. And then I see the lights. And I'm like, I'm just going to pull over now. Because he's coming for me.
He coming for me, girl.
So then I'm sitting there in front of a fucking church.
Oh, no.
Knowing that the Lord is watching me.
Not the Lord.
And in the Bible, lying is a sin. I'm aware.
Yes, it is.
I'm connecting.
Yes,
I'm
it
connecting the
is.
two, and I'm like, I'm sorry, Lord.
Lord, you're just going to have to close your eyes.
Forgive me.
Close your eyes for this one.
Forgive me
Lord.
for I have sinned. I'm about to sin. I'm about to lie to this police officer.
Yes.
So this man comes up. I roll my window down. I'm waiting, and he's like, "Hi, like, how are you?" I'm like, "Fucking great," because you're pulling me over.
Yeah.
So I'm like, "Oh, I'm fine. How are you?" And he's like, "Good. Do you know why I'm pulling you over today?" And I was like,
Because
no.
I look good.
Yeah. Yeah, because I look good, Mr. Armstrong. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, "No, I have no idea. What do you mean? Like, why am I getting pulled over?"
Batting
He's
them
like,
eyelashes.
Yeah, no, I am, and I looked cute that day. My hair was crimped. I had my makeup on. I had a cute pink sweater on. I was like, at least I look cute right now.
Yeah.
So he kind of like laughs, and he's like, "Oh, it's just a couple things." And I'm like, "A couple?" I said, "A couple things. What do you mean?" And then he goes, "Well, he said, the reason I stopped you was because I noticed you didn't have a front license plate. And I said, oh, that thing? Yeah, that thing fell off in the car wash, and I haven't, like, I had to go back to pick it up from the car wash, like, and I just haven't had time to put it back on. And I was like, oh my God, like, I kind of forgot, like, whatever. And he was like, he started laughing, and he's like, well, that tracks, like, I haven't heard that story. I'm going to believe you on that. And I, like, was like, I can literally fish it out. Like, it's in here somewhere. And he was like, okay, like, whatever. And he's like, in your tabs are expired. I was like, my tabs? And he said, yeah. He's like, they're old, you know, they've been expired. I was like, oh. I was like, how expired? And he goes, April. And I was like, April? And I looked at him like that, said it like that. Mm-hmm. And he started laughing, and he was like, yeah. He was like, April. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, what? No. Like, there's no way. Absolutely no way. April? And he's like, yes, like April. And I'm like, okay. I was like, I am so sorry. Like, I was like, I don't know if I didn't get it in the mail. Like, that's a possibility. Like, some of my mail still goes to my brother's house. I just had a kid. It could have been mom brain. Like, I'm just saying all this shit. And he's word vomiting, if you will, in front of the Lord, knowing I'm lying because I'm fully aware of both things. So he goes, it's okay, like, it's fine. Can I get your license and registration and or whatever? And I'm like, yeah. So I hand it over, and he goes, okay, I'll be back. And I'm like, okay. Oh, and I did say too, I was like, sorry, it's like it's really loud in here because my daughter's watching Moana right now. I'm like just trying to fucking milk the fuck out of this guy. I'm like, he has to believe me. I'm gonna throw it all out there. I don't give a shit. I'm not crying. I'm batting my eyelashes.
Yeah, I'm just a good girl with a baby girl in the
I'm a good Christian girl in front of Jesus right now.
What's up, Lord?
And then so
that's
he goes
my homie.
Yeah.
Our God's an awesome God, if you know what I mean.
So I'm sitting there, and I'm waiting for him to come back, and I'm like, I'm getting a fucking ticket for the tabs for sure. Fucking April to December is crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, hey, so actually, that's insane.
Hey, so actually, moment of silence.
Yeah. So he comes back, and
I gotta admit, that moment of silence thing is not original. I took that from the I Smell Like Beef girl.
Yeah.
She's still on TikTok.
I love
She's
her.
funny,
I watch her still, yeah. So he comes back to the car, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, oh, God. I'm like, just fucking lay it out. Give it to me. What's happening, Mr. Police Officer? Mm-hmm. And Mr. Man goes, so I'm actually not going to give you a ticket today. And I'm like, Grammy nomination. I hear the applause in my head. I'm like, everyone's cheering. I'm about to give a speech. So he goes, really? Like, you just need to get your tabs. You need to get your license plate on. Like, I'm just giving you a warning today. And then he gives me his card with his phone number on it.
Oh, no.
And he's like, if you need anything, just call me. You know, like, this shouldn't be an issue. I was like, I'll go to the DMV today, bitch. I still waited like 3 weeks to go buy my tabs after that.
Damn.
I have my tabs.
She's so bad.
They are not on my car.
You are so bad.
I have them in my possession, though.
You so bad.
So I was like, okay.
God, cops are gross.
Yeah.
Not all of them.
No. I feel like cops are fun. They're fine. They don't. They're fine. There's some good ones. There's some bad ones. There's like any other normal person.
Like anything. There's good and bad in everything.
Yeah.
But like, you know he didn't need to give you his car with his phone number on it, girl.
But no, he looked so familiar to me. So I was like, I need to look this man up on Facebook. I know him from somewhere.
Okay.
So I look him up. I find his little Facebook, which he hasn't been on since, like, I think he must have been in middle school or high school or something. He looked young. But then I see a mutual friend, and it is my husband's coworker. So I call Bailey. I'm like, does Kyle know this guy? And Kyle's like, oh, yeah, like, he's my neighbor's friend or something like that. I went to school with him. And I'm like, that's the guy that just pulled me over. And
damn. Small world.
Small world. But I was like, God damn. So I did really well. And if you somehow are seeing this or come across this, Mr. Officer, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I know that lying is also breaking the law. I was lying to maybe I shouldn't have fucking put this out. It's fine. And to the Lord, I'm so sorry.
Sir, if you hear this, you see this. No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
This is all alleged.
Or another way to say it is maybe you should not believe all the hot women on the road.
Yeah.
Maybe
you thought it was cute. You were trying to get my number. You were trying to slide in them DMs.
Shit.
I don't fucking know.
God, that's funny though. Mm-hmm. One thing that happened that I don't want to forget to talk about because it was just so intense was the TikTok ban.
The TikTok ban was wild. We were ice fishing, and everybody thought it was going to be at midnight Eastern time. And I think it was like, I sent you the screenshot, and it was maybe like, well, I guess Eastern time, that would have been right.
I don't know, like 6 or 7 o'clock or something. Like, it was early that night.
It was earlier than it was, because we thought it was like 9:30 or something like that.
Yeah, we thought we were going to have a few more hours at least, and then all of a sudden it was just done.
Yeah.
I will say that
It was the hardest 24 hours of my fucking life.
I will say that the video that here's how I went about it. I knew it was coming up, and I'm scrolling. I was on TikTok from the minute I got home because I was like, tonight's my last night.
I was sad because I was ice fishing and I didn't get that.
Yeah, I was scrolling, and then I was getting towards where I was like, it's gonna be any minute now. And then I saw this video of this girl, and she was singing live, like an iconic old, like, In Your Feels TikTok song.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was, but it was just like one of those like, and nothing hurts anymore, I feel kind of free. Something like that. You know that song?
Yeah.
It wasn't that song, but it was like something similar from like early TikTok years, and she was singing it live because like this is the end.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that can be the last video I see on TikTok. So I closed TikTok and I just let it happen. And then I just went about my night. And then I found out that it was officially a thing, and it felt like a punch in the stomach.
It was sad, but you know what? It was 24 hours, and guess what? I wasn't fucking dumb.
Not even. It was like 14 hours before it was back. It was crazy. It was a total ploy.
I'm so thankful of the government.
From
it was
the government. The government took my baby.
We don't gotta say his name, but if you know, you know.
Yeah, it was all a fucking thing. But like, it was just wild because like, I can't believe how much comfort TikTok brought me and you and so many people during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And then like, just the thought of it being taken away from us. I mean, like, every good thing has to come to an end, but like, that was just really emotional.
Yeah.
It was really hard.
A month later, it's back on the App Store, so if you deleted it, you can download it again.
Bless you.
Thank you.
No, it's crazy. It took forever to get back on the App Store.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, a lot of people deleted it.
Why the fuck would you do that?
Kirsty did, because she really was like, well, it's gone, and I need the space on my phone.
I was like, I'm not deleting it.
No, me neither.
Because you could still, so when the ban happened, you could still see your videos.
True.
On your profile, and then you could also see the videos that people have sent you.
I don't remember that, but
because I looked and I was like, I wonder if I can see this stuff, and I could, and all of those loaded.
It was just wild, and it was like, it was just so crazy. The app would kick you out. It was like, no, bitch, you can't be in here no more.
It did kick me out.
It kicked me out.
The thing popped up, and I clicked like got it or whatever, and then it was just a black screen. But then I could the bottom things were still there. Then I clicked my profile and I could see my shit, and then I went to the inbox.
Yeah, it's just and then fucking. It comes back the next morning.
Yeah.
It's like, TikTok's back in the U.S.
Yeah. I was like,
that's crazy.
Going to the bathroom in the cabin, and I went to go scroll on TikTok, and I opened the app, and I was like, oh, I don't even know why I did that. It's just muscle memory at this point.
Yeah.
And then videos were on there, and they were like really blurry and really shitty. And I was like, what the fuck?
Right.
Like, am I in some kind of like, is this Inception or like, what
did
the fuck?
it feel like to you that it was like, we got TikTok back, but it wasn't exactly TikTok?
No, it's not the same. My whole entire For You page had changed, and also you don't see any of the shit that you saw before. The government is heavily censoring TikTok for us in America.
Yeah, it's like, it's not TikTok. It's TikTok's almost identical, but not identical. Twin sister.
It's the United States version of what is acceptable for us Americans to see.
Yeah, something like that.
And it's annoying.
it's just trippy how it's like, it's just a little different. But I'm just glad it's back, because it's nice to be able to have that. I was using like Facebook Reels and Instagram Reels or whatever the fuck it's called for that time, and it was fine.
Yeah.
It just wasn't.
Shortly after, I'd seen a TikTok saying if you block Facebook and Meta on TikTok, your For You page like goes
back to normal.
Yes, and I did, and my For You page changed. However, I'm still not seeing all of the things I used to see.
Yeah, I think I had heard something with the Facebook thing, so I blocked them. But yeah, just because like I don't It's just crazy how they didn't even have a Facebook until after this happened. Or they didn't even have a TikTok account until after this happened. It's all fishy.
Yeah.
It's all
It's a little suspicious.
But it's just like, it just was very trippy to see her go.
Yeah. It was sad, but you know what? It's fine. She back now. Who knows if we're only going to have it for 90 days. I guess that was something, but
Yeah.
it's fine. Enjoy it while you fucking can.
Yeah, literally.
Everybody download it and don't delete it this time.
Yeah.
So before we jump into before we jump into our advice segment and like the song of the week, we did get an update from somebody. One of our advice column, if you will, people. Somebody that had reached out about doing a proposal.
Yes.
And going on a vacation and just kind of navigating his situation with a friend or his girlfriend at the time's friends.
It was honestly pretty early on in the podcast.
Yes, it's been a while.
We had gotten this submission about like some I want to propose, but I'm not exactly sure how to go about it, and I've got these people in my ear and this and that, and what do I do? And we had given advice, and then we had said, you know, when this proposal happens, assuming it does, please let us know.
Or if it doesn't, let us know.
Get back to us.
So he had reached out and updated us, and they actually got engaged in Thailand.
Yes, isn't that insane?
And we got photos, which we are not going to share unless we are given the permission to do so. Maybe we can, but I don't know, because
I think we should just assume. I think we're just gonna assume, you know, that's a for us kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, we found out that the proposal happened and that it went well, and the pictures were so pretty.
The trip looked amazing.
Yeah.
And it was just really nice also to have feedback from somebody, like a resubmission, if you will, and getting a update on the whole situation.
Hell
so
yeah.
Congratulations to you guys. We are so happy for you.
Okay.
Yay, I don't want to take my hand out. Snaps for the engagement.
Yeah, congratulations.
Snaps for the happy couple.
No, I can't. Like, being engaged is just so exciting.
It is. The wedding process, the wedding planning, just like the next step of being serious and committed in your relationship is just so exciting.
It's beautiful.
It is.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, we so happy for you, baby. We so happy.
So happy for you. Very glad that you everything worked out. And that, you know, y'all got engaged and that you're a happy couple.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for letting us know that worked out. And
so happy for you. Love you the most.
The most.
The literal most.
Now, we've got some more stuff. You know, it's been a long time, so we've got a little bit more updates and whatnot that we've got to give you. But we are going to save that for next week. And so we're going to wrap up the episode here with our Song of the Week and this week's advice submission. And then, you'll see us next week, and we'll keep going with the updates and whatnot. And if we run out of updates, we might play a little bit of Would You Rather, which is a new card game that I got for Christmas. So that could be fun and exciting. And if not, we'll save that for the week after that. Who knows? But do we do advice first or Song of the Week first?
I say we just do advice and then Song of the Week. I don't think it matters. We ain't got to follow no timeline. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
Okay,
so our advice for this week is from Kira. Hi guys, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, girl. It's fucking February.
Yeah.
Happy 2025. We 2 months in.
This must have been one that got printed like right when
so you know,
I got sick.
Hopefully this advice finds you well. I'm Kira, they, them, 20 years old. So like right off the bat, I'm low-key freaking out. There's the group chat. There's this group chat I'm in with a bunch of friends, right? We've all been close for years, and we have a lot of inside jokes, memes, and random combos. You want to know what's funny? When the fucking word, the term, memes used to, like, first came out, that first was the thing, I remember being like, a meme?
Meme.
Memes? What the fuck is a meme? And then somebody said meme, and I was like, oh, light bulb. Got it.
Yes, absolutely.
Crystal clear. Never will say meme again.
I don't understand why meme is what it's called.
And also, like, I don't know.
I don't get it, but it's fine.
It's fine. So anyways, moving on. Recently, one of the girls in the group has started being ... kind of shady.
Ooh.
She's making snide comments about my relationship, subtly throwing shade about me hanging out with my boyfriend too much, and even posting cryptic stuff on social media that feels like it's aimed at me.
Ew.
At first, yeah, literally disgusting. Bye. At first, I thought I was just being sensitive, but now it's becoming more obvious. I want to confront her, but I don't know if I should or if I should just ignore it.
Did you just rip that?
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? If I wanted to reread that, I can't. Kira!
I don't want to pick that up.
Let me fucking tell you. Confront her. Confront the bitch. Confront her now. Are you kidding? I'd be like, girl, what's your problem? You want the smoke? Because I got it.
Just can't believe you did that.
I'm
That's
mad.
so crazy.
I'm mad. Because,
Yeah.
Kira, why are you dealing with that?
Yeah.
You need to grow a fucking backbone, Kira. I wanted to say Kira girl, but I feel like that might be offensive.
Yeah.
Kira them.
They did say they them, which I have that in this this one section.
Yeah,
says
no,
they, them.
pronouns are very clear, but I always just want to be like Kira girl.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, I
Not
always think girl.
so respectfully.
Mm-hmm.
But
Let's be honest
just
here.
fucking
Women,
square up, bitch.
girls know how to be bitches, and men know how to be dicks. And if this person's being a bitch, they're doing it on purpose.
People do that shit knowing, like they're
They're
being
not stupid.
No, they are being very much like that is conniving. That is
Yeah.
on purpose. It is supposed to be. It's she's shading you.
Yes,
she is being
so
shady.
There is a story. I don't know if we've talked about it on the podcast, but at this point we're in season 2, so I feel like that gives us a clean slate. We can talk about anything we want, even if we've already talked about it. So,
Oh man,
there was a time in history where Bree and I were not friends. We were kind of against each other. It was like we were the two queen bees, and you picked a side, right? And Bree had a
Which
sidekick.
fight are you talking about?
Right.
oh,
Bree
that
had
one.
a sidekick, and I had a sidekick, and we were like fucking like we were the bad bitches, and everyone was so sick of us because they'd go inside and talk shit, and then they'd come outside, then we'd go inside and talk shit, and so on and so forth. But it's like we did that knowingly. We were trying to be bitches. We were trying to get under each other's skin.
And I'm a really good bitch.
Me too, and it was fun as fuck. And I know that shit is shitty, and like
It was petty as fuck,
In
but like
real
we knew what
time?
we were doing, so she knows what she's doing.
exactly. And in real time, probably, you know, like it was probably more intense and heated,
Yeah.
whatever. But looking back on it, it's so fucking funny.
Literally, it's funny as
It's
fuck.
so
It's
funny.
so us.
It's
It's
us.
on brand. It's on par.
brand for being.
It's on
dramatic.
fucking sight, bitch. So square the fuck up.
Yeah, that's my point. Is like no one's doing that, and not knowing that they're behaving that way.
Here's the thing. Everything on social media is public. If you have your shit public.
Yep.
They are going to an extreme, not even an extreme, I feel like that's an extreme word to use. But like they are doing that on purpose to shade you, to kind of like say something to you without saying something to you. So my guess
Yeah.
is they don't have the fucking balls to say it to your fucking face.
It's kind of giving that like they're
It's giving
trying
scary. It's giving scaredy cat bitch.
It's,
Sorry.
No, I was
keep
gonna say
going.
it's kind of giving like this person is trying to assert dominance over you
100%.
by putting you in your place and making it known that like you're the lesser one of the two of you, if you will.
Yeah.
Which is not true. And yeah, I would just confront her and be like, yo, this ain't cool and I'm not about this. So if this is how you want to behave to what you call your friends, I'm not cool with that.
Or if like, okay, so I'm a very confrontational person, but if you are unsure if this could be about somebody else, you could handle it in a very matter-of-fact way and just be like, hey, I keep seeing all of this. Is this supposed to be directed towards me?
Yeah.
I want you to be honest.
Yeah.
Because if it is, let's talk about it. Let's talk about your feelings.
Yeah.
I want to hear it. And why haven't you talked to me? Why do you feel like you can't talk to me about this stuff?
Absolutely.
Or it's on site, bitch. Yeah.
Fucking fight that bitch.
Literally. Yeah. Square up. I'm fucking wilding out.
And that's okay, and that's how I like you to be. Wilding out. With your tits out.
Yeah, got my titties out for Jesus.
Jesus.
Tits out for Jesus.
Oh my
Or the
God.
police officer.
And the police officer and the Lord all at once. Because the Lord is my homie.
Yeah, he's a real one.
The Lord is a real one. Oh God.
I did that wrong.
You know what's funny is okay, guys, spooky story.
Yeah.
This week I was at work and I
That's so
swear
spooky.
to God.
You were at work?
I know. I swear to God, I don't know how else to explain it other than saying I was just like going about my day and all of a sudden I swear I saw something move in my peripheral or whatever that word is.
Yeah.
But then when I look, there's nothing there.
Yeah.
And I heard that if you see things like that, there is a spirit that is taunting you, that's not letting you see them, but it's letting you know it's there. And
you got a fucking weird ass ghost.
I have some sort of a ghost, right? So it happened 3 or 4 times.
Are you vulnerable?
Swear to God,
right now?
it happened 3 or 4 times. And the last time it happened, I was like, okay, I'm sorry, I ain't doing this. I literally sat at my desk by myself, alone, quiet, and I said, if there are any evil spirits around me, you are not welcome here. You need to leave right now. I do not welcome you into my world. You are banished.
I'm repenting you.
And then I went, Jesus Christ. Praise the Lord, amen. I'm not religious, but like whatever.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, I didn't see anything after that. And it's been days.
I see it
It was
behind
like,
you right now.
oh, shut the fuck up.
It's just making sure you can't see it.
Shut the fuck up. Oh.
It's latched onto you
The
like
Lord
a
is my
shadow.
homie. The Lord is my
I see
homie.
it.
The Lord is my homie. The Lord is my homie.
Lord is A1 day one.
What is A1 Day 1?
I don't know.
You just make it up?
Say it.
The kids. Right, because we ain't one of them no
No,
more.
I'm fucking 30. I'm about to be 31, bitch.
Oh my God. Have you seen those TikToks of the parents reading all the
Yes,
like,
that's
brain
what I
rot?
feel like saying. A1 day one.
Yeah, those videos. I'm like, what is all this shit that they're saying?
I don't know. I'm not down with the kids anymore. 'Cause
No,
I'm not.
I
a
was
friend.
for so long because of Subway.
Yes.
Like I really was staying in the loop.
I feel like I'm in the loop because like I have some of the girls that are still young in
Yeah.
the salon, and then I have Taylor.
Yeah, true.
So it's like some of the shit, but like the Rizzity Skizzity or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
or
skibbity riz toilet or
Skibbity Riz,
whatever
yeah.
the fuck. And nonchalant or
Yeah.
whatever.
Nonchalant. No, that's not a thing. That's just like an actual word. Ricky.
I know that's an actual word, but like that's something they said.
I don't know. Those videos are really funny, and that's how I feel. I feel like I'm that mom. A1 day one.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Gyat. I do understand what a gyat is.
Yeah.
And anyway,
So your spirit is gone.
my spirit is gone. And Kira, back to you, babe. Thank you so much for submitting your request for advice. We appreciate
Sorry for the
it.
aggression of ripping it up. I just was angry for you.
We were angry for you, girl.
Yeah.
And we're loving you.
And the Lord told me to do it. Actually, Ricky's spirit told me to do it. Because it's still fucking very much here. But good luck. We love you the most. He's dying. It's fine. Song of the week. Get into it.
the demon that been haunting me
That was your demon right there.
possessed you
Yeah.
to get you to rip that shit up. That's what I was
Yeah.
trying to say. Anyway,
Yeah.
yes. But if you need any advice,
Advice.
you need any advice from us, you can email us directly at dramaticafpod@aol.com.
And it's been so goddamn long, I'm just about to fucking pull this right out my fucking asshole. Raw and ready to go.
Raw, next question.
Next question, I like that one.
Me too. I love that one.
So, if you are about to send us some kind of submission, any kind of submission, you know where you're going to send it because he just fucking told you. But you are going to put in the subject line, advice. So
And
if
the
you
funnier
keep
the
our-
title, the better.
Yeah, we're going to like click on that shit right away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just want to put advice in there, and then if you guys want to, submit any stories from your life that you want us to read,
fucking
please
jazz
do.
it up. Send us shit.
If you have any suggestions for what we should do in season 2 of Dramatic AF the podcast, let us know.
No, don't. We already have our minds made up.
And you're not gonna change it.
No, you ain't gonna do
Because
shit.
the Lord is my homie.
Yeah. A1 day one.
A1 day 1 Lord.
Word up.
Peace up. A-town down.
No. Peace up. The devil down.
The devil stays down
Yeah.
with his gyat.
Because he's down bad.
He down bad.
Yeah.
The devil down bad, y'all.
We're not okay.
Okay, so song of the week. This is gonna surprise you.
Oh Lord.
I don't
Here we
know
go.
why.
Okay.
But I've been really into, like, I've got a revival of Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh,
I've been listening to it a lot.
Yeah.
It's
I
a-
can respect it. It's a good song.
It's a great song.
It just got old because it was on everything all the time. But you know what? It is a good song. So
Yeah.
good job, Miss Olivia girl.
Yeah. And I also, like, that's just been on repeat for the last few days, but also Sabrina Carpenter released her deluxe of Short and Sweet.
I didn't know that we were doing 2.
Well, I just wanted to give an honorable mention.
I'm just kidding.
Because we've talked about Please Please Please
the fuck
so
down.
many times.
You don't have to do that. You
I
don't
don't-
have to mansplain to me.
No, I'm just seeing that, like, I don't really consider this a song of the week because we've talked about Please Please
Yeah,
Please
it's just
so
like
many
an
times.
album of the week now at this
But
point.
she released the remix with Dolly Parton.
It's so good. And it being on Valentine's Day, diabolical.
The music
Barry being
video.
in the back, diabolical.
It's so amazing. I've literally fallen in love with Sabrina Carpenter more and more every single day since the last fucking 5 years.
I think so. I read a comment saying that is the only. So please, 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 is the only one of her music videos where the male character has survived, and
Oh
that
my
was
God,
why
yeah.
she did a remake of it with Dolly with him. You see the shovel.
Yeah.
Allegedly being dead.
Yeah, and honestly, it's so iconic because it's like, hey, babe, she literally told you don't fuck with her.
And you fucked with the wrong bitch.
And
And she
now-
had to bring Dolly
And
to
now-
come treat your fucking ass
She
in
had
front
to
of the
get
world.
She had to get a dolly to get your ass in the ground. A dolly.
Yeah.
Dolly. It's all it's a play on words. Like,
Yeah.
it's funny as hell. But no, I just love that. And then the music
Funny
video.
as hell. Not you trying to fucking make me think it's funnier than I already thought it was.
It was. And the music video ending with her and Dolly sitting on the end of the tailgate
Yeah.
smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm
and her
eating
little
this shit.
giggle. So cute.
So cute. Oh my God. Her laugh is so fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, just an honorable mention.
It was great. It was perfect.
But yeah.
So I feel like I was gonna go with like I was gonna go with a Morgan Wallen song, but I can't do that because I'm on a high horse right now, and I am not trying to do something that is depressy. What is it? Spaghetti depressy. Spaghetti stressy. I don't know the fucking saying. I feel like I need to do like an upbeat song of the week. Even though Driver's License is not upbeat, but it's fine. So my song of the week is going to be "Slut Me Out" by NLE Choppa.
That's going to be fun to look up.
Oh, no, hold on. I'm showing you, as I always do, because so notable lyrics for all of you that don't know it is "Spit in my face when you fuck me."
Yup.
My mother-in-law is going to be so proud. Play with my
that's right.
gooch while you suck me. Eat the dick like you was ugly.
Not the gooch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Go put this here in your kidney.
That reminds me of
And hush it like you some kidney beans.
that reminds me of lick.
I wanna eat your dick.
but I can't fuck up my nails. So I'm gonna pick it up with chopsticks. Mouth wide open. Mouth wide open. Mouth wide open. Like I was at the dentist. Mouth wide open. Oh my God.
You down bad, bitch.
That's such a funny fucking song.
Yeah, Slut Me Out's very much that vibe, but it's actually a really good song, and I listen to that when I bring my kid to daycare, so.
And I don't, that's right.
Literally have a video of it. We're in the fucking parking lot, and Rowan's in the back going like this. It's like, slut
Oh, that's
me
so
out.
fucking funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Anyways, love y'all. See you next week. I gotta really fucking pee.
Yeah,
I gotta
need to
pee.
go
I
get-
gotta tinkle.
I need to get a drink. It's been nice. It's been real. It's been real nice. Thanks for coming back. Sorry it took us so long to get back, but we back, bitches.
We'll see you in season 3.
In 5 months or something like that.
I don't know.
We loving you.
Loving you, missing you. We're so happy to be back. Spit in
Bye.
my face while you fuck me. You think you're telling you slut me out. Eat the dick like you were ugly.
I am ugly.
So eat the dick. Just eat the dick.
I
Plain and
will.
simple. That's
Henry-
it. That's all you gotta do.
Henry Cavill. Raw. Next question.
Joe Mango Yellow. Raw. Next question.
Zac Efron.
Raw. Next question. Can't think of anybody else. I love you, Domingo. Last question.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Marcellus. I love that man.
Ooh, so do I.
I love that.
I'm gonna eat that
Mexican
gooch.
man.
Just kidding.
The gooch. The gooch is on
Ew,
fire. Not the gooch. Oh my god, I'm hot.
The gooch is on fire. I fucking can't. We're ending it. We're done. Bye.